Hey guys, this is Matthew with rooferagent.com. So while we're in here, I'm going to quickly show you how to calculate out a Google AdWords budget and what you need to do in order to figure out, okay, what do I need to be spending on keywords later on down the line when my website is launched and I want to launch Google Ads. So if I was a roofer and going back into this where it's roofer's medicine hat, I found my keyword again. It just took a little hunting using the discovery tool. But you'll notice that down here, there's an average of 140 searches in a given month. Now that peaks out in August where your search volume is about 260. And it tells you, okay, if I want to be at the very tippy top of the Google listing page, if I want to have somewhere around the very top of the Google AdWords page and I want to compete effectively there, I already know that, okay, I'm going to have an average search volume of 140 searches a month. And my very tippy top of my page bid range is going to be 36.62. Now the bottom of the page, top of page bid low range is going to be $10.12. So I already know that if I have an average of 140 searches a month, and I'm going to multiply that by the 36.62 that comes with the very tippy top of the page bid range. This is what all of your competitors are currently bidding to be at the very top of the Google ranking platform. So you're going to, on average, spend about $5,126.80 a month. Now that might seem like quite a bit, but if you think about it, average roofing sale is about 6,500, 7,500 bucks, right? So it's really not all that when you really calculate this downwards. So let's say at 140 searches a month, I have 140 searches a month and 20% of those convert into leads. I'm getting an extra 28 phone calls per month to my business in order to spend, well, when I spend that $5,000, I'm getting about 28 extra phone calls to my business per month. So let's just say your average conversion rate in your business is 40%, and you're going to convert 11.2 of those phone calls. So we're going to use 11 for a real quick example. And let's say your average roof is 7,500 bucks. Well, that's $82,500 that you've just gotten from Google AdWords by spending $5,000. Now, just using the different example here, and I'm a goldsmith in Winnipeg, or a jeweler in Winnipeg. I want to get my search results, but goldsmith in Winnipeg, so let's say I very specifically handcraft jewelry and I've got no top of page bid range, which means that nobody's really competing for any of these opportunities here. But jeweler in Winnipeg, I've got 2,400 search results. So I've got 2,400, multiply that by $2.58. I'm spending $6,192 on Google Ads to be at the very tippy top of the Google search results landing page. But again, you got to figure out your average dollar sales. So let's say out of those 2,400, you convert 20% of those clicks, that's 480 bucks, and let's say your average dollar sales is $500. Well, you just spent $6,200 on Google Ads to see a return on investment of $240,000. So really, it's a numbers game when you think about it. And on average, our click-through rate is about 20 to 30%. Our lead generation rate is about 20%. So out of every 5 clicks, we end up seeing as an agency, because we're super conversion rate optimized when it comes to our web development presence. And I'll talk to you guys about conversion rate optimization later on. Because we have high converting websites, they converted about 20% of all of those clicks. And from there, we end up seeing a larger return on investment for the money we spend. So again, you got to be in, when you're in business, you got to spend money to make money, right? So that's just one way of going about doing that and trying that out. But if I was the goldsmith in Winnipeg, Manitoba, that's what I would do. Instead of attaching myself to the jeweler keyword, what I would do is I would attach myself to the goldsmithing keyword, and I would probably go ahead and concoct something that's only going to cost me $3 per month, right? So on average, let's say I spend, I got 110 search results and I spend, let's say, $3 on my keywords, well, I've got $330 that I've just spent in Google AdWord planning. And now from here, what I can figure out is, okay, out of 110 search volume, I got a 20% conversion rate. I get an extra 22 clicks a month. Out of 22 clicks per month, I have a 40% conversion rate on my sales. That's 9 clicks or 9 leads that I end up generating, or 9 sales that I end up generating, and 9 sales multiplied by a $500 average sale. Well, I just spent $330 to make $4,500. So that's kind of how this digital marketing thing works when it comes to figuring out return on investment inside of the Google Marketplace there. Hope that helps. Go ahead, if you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification below, and we'll get you some more information on how to do this effectively.